Man, let me go ahead and get myself situated, bro. Let me get myself situated and and get myself right. You know what it is? It's your boy G.Bush, aka the People's Champ. I was ready to pop the bottles today, celebrate my win. I was ready to get right off into this thing. We got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to talk about. I can't even really have the belt on like this right now because I'm kind of salty about a couple things, and we got to really get to them. Please, as we all, please come on in and hit that like button. Hit that like button, and please go ahead and do that. When you guys come on in, let me go ahead and put my belt down. People's champion in the building. I can't even rock the championship belt. Let me go ahead and give it over to my beautiful wife. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for helping me out here. Thank you. I want to, as the people's champ, as I am G.Bush, I got a duty to tell the truth, right? And sometimes this is where this gets me in trouble. This is where this gets me in trouble as a person who has dedicated a long period of time of my life to watching football, to playing football, to breaking down a lot of stuff with football. And I've done this game and I've watched this game for probably about 30 years. And I'm not saying I'm the smartest person in the building. I'm not saying that I'm the greatest sports mind of all time. But when it comes to, looking at certain things and watching football, if you would say, are you an expert at that? Yes, I would say that. Are there other people that do know about football? Yes, there's a lot of people out there that know football. Just like the same way there are people out there that know, music, or there's musicians out there that know about different things. There's individuals out there that work for NASA. There's people who can work on cars. I believe anybody that you could put your time, energy, and effort into can become a person who is a genius level at certain things. And the reason I'm going about this and really, really coming at this situation is that there are certain things that you can see that happens in every single football game that happens. Every single football game that happens has a pace to it, has a script to it, and it has certain things that can change the complexion of the game. And there's a tone to every single football game. And last year, if you go back and you rewind the tape and you watch what I tell people and you watch what I said and you watch the critique that I gave of the defensive game plan against Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, go back and watch. I was emotional in the way I was talking about it because I felt in my mind, from what I saw, from me watching film and watching the game plan, from me what I saw watching the film and watching the game plan, those two things had nothing to do with personnel. Because yes, you may be limited in personnel, but you have other things that you can do to put your people in the best position to give them the best opportunity to play. And I don't think they did that. So there was a lot of individuals that told me, yo, you got to get that man a pass. You got to get that man. You can't say that. You can't. He ain't had nobody. He had 23. He ain't had this person. He ain't have a pass rush. He didn't have linebackers that could have did this, that, and the third. He didn't have corners could have did that. Okay. And I came back and said, yeah, okay, we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and we'll see what you got. And the Browns in the offseason went about going to fix that issue. They went and they drafted Newsom in the first round. They went and got John Johnson as a safety. They went and got Tack McKinley. They went and got Jadeveon Clowney. They went and got Malik Jackson. They got Anthony Walker in the middle. They did all those things. They got Troy Hill. They did all of those things. And yet, You fast forward 300 and it ain't 65 yet because we ain't back in the year. But you fast forward a whole bunch of days later, same time, same place, and you got individuals who are still not understanding what you should do or what you have to do in order to beat a guy like Patrick Mahomes or give you the opportunity. This game was a mirror of what I saw. This game is a simple mirror of what you saw last year in the playoffs. It's simple. It is a simple mirror game of what you saw in the playoffs last year. Tell me what exotic blitz is. Thank you so much, my guy. As always, I will say this, I appreciate every single person. Thank you so much for the Cash App donation. The mistakes were few, but was enough for the Browns not to get the dub. Still hell of a game. I guarantee that. Hey, look, we're gonna get to, and don't think this is we're gonna crap on the Browns the whole time. Don't think this is one of these joints, because there was a hell of a lot of good in this. I'm gonna give the flowers to the Kansas City Chiefs as well. There was a whole hell of a lot of good in this game. There's a lot to go around, so I want you guys to lock in. I'm going to be reading your comments, so you guys get your comments ready. We're going to get to the chats. We will do super chats. We will get to all of your comments. I will ask you guys some questions out there. We'll get to a lot of this stuff. So sit tight. We're going to be rocking and roll with you guys. We'll do it as long as you guys want to. We're going to try to get a solid hour in, get your reaction. This is the place where you can get your reaction in after the game. I'll throw some questions out to you guys, whether you guys are upset, how you feel about the game moving forward, and all those good types of things. But I want to say quickly, when you look at the defense and moving with Patrick Mahomes, and the reason why I go so hard, and the reason why I talk about this with Joe Woods, is because if you want to get to the promised land, you got to go through Kansas City. It's okay if you want to run that against these other dudes out here. That's cool. That stuff looked real nice against the Chicago Bears. That's that little sit back and zone and hope that these mediocre quarterbacks gonna make the wrong read. Or it's so cool that you think that the tight ends or the receivers are going to have a miscommunication where they're not going to sit down in the right part of the zone. Or maybe Patrick Mahomes he misses a throw. I've been telling y'all this for 2 years. I've been watching the game for 30 years. If you think some of the best people in the world are going to miss and just so simply haphazardly be in the pocket, hanging back there, drinking Kool-Aid, they're going to kill you every single time. They're going to hurt you. They're going to hurt you every single time. And it's disappointing that we still got people and fans on Twitter talking about, well, I don't know what you should do. Well, if you don't know what you should do, you shouldn't be on Twitter like that. I'll tell you what you do, William Wise, thank you. Pressure, 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 pressure. How many times has Tony Romo got to put this out to you? This is the disappointing part about it. Joe Woods is getting paid for this. Tony Romo sitting there calling it out. How many times you going to see Kelsey? How many times you see him on the goal line? How many times do you see Kelsey sitting down on the goal line, no pressure, he sits down, they throw it to him, turn around, touchdown? This is 2 years in a row. And we gave passes to all these guys because we said he didn't have his people. How many new exotic twists and blitzes did we see? How many exotic blitzes and UFOs and cookies and crisp and cinnamon toast crunch and Captain Crunch blitzes did we see today? None. You didn't see none of that. You barely saw Texas and twist. You saw none of that today. And I'm gonna have to sit here all week and hear these dudes that ain't watched a lick of tape ever tell me about why it's okay. It's okay, we just need to gel. Gel has nothing to do with philosophy. Gel means if you were trying to pressure people, but you don't know really the scheme yet. And so he told you to blitz, but you didn't know the call, so you just didn't blitz. Or you blitz and you don't got the right technique. No, there aren't blitzes coming. No one is trying to blitz. No one's trying to do anything. But y'all think that continuity and these mythical things y'all throw out there. Listen, Patrick Mahomes might be the greatest quarterback to ever put cleats on. Do you think that you can sit there and hope and wish he makes a mistake? Champions you'll never win no championships like that, man. You'll never, ever, 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 ever win. I told you that against Chad Henne, and guess what? He came trotted out that same game plan. Didn't no matter how many ingredients he had. None. Did you bring blitzes? And the times you did bring blitzes, what happened? I told you pregame. I was on Twitter. Y'all gonna have to score every play. Oh, come on, G.Bush. You're just being negative. No. I told you you're gonna have to score. Listen, them turnovers, yeah, they hurt. The Nick Chubb fumble hurt. The punt situation, yeah, that hurt. But at the end of the day, my guy, how you I played this game. You know how frustrating it is to be hamstrung? Y'all got to get this and get this straight. If I'm going to call players out for not practicing hard and not catching the football, every single person in that organization has to carry that water. You got to do your damn job. And if you think sitting back here looking at your damn sheet like this, anybody can do that. I'm tired of these dudes on the sideline doing this with color-coded paper and ain't nothing on these sheets. Go get somebody. Do something, coach. And I feel bad because the offense played their ass off. The offense went up and down the field, and they listen, they had no answers for them, and they did exactly what they were supposed to. They had 10 points in the first half. 10 points because they wasn't on the field. Second half, you should have been like, listen, if they going to score, we're going to heat them up. Even the play on the 75-yard touchdown, that was still with 4. Don't get it twisted like they had pressure. It was just with 4. They lost them in the back end. Yeah, listen, I get it, man. And hold on, let's go back up here. I appreciate you, man. Did not see one defensive change from playoff game last year. Send the house rather than get beat like that. I want to go down on my own merit. I want to go down on my own terms. And my thing is like this. It sucks, but they the best team in the AFC. I'm going to challenge the damn best team in the AFC the whole game. We didn't challenge them on defense. We sat back and let Travis Kelce do everything he did last year. Everything. That's not challenge. You're not doing your job. If we blitz people and we bring in somebody, that's not their job. You can't sit up here looking around like this. And here's the thing. Even if and at the end of the game, we got situations where people got home. Clowney got home. Myles Garrett got home. But when you bring in 4 the whole game, those guys are gassed. They tired as hell. They going on the sideline talk about Malik Jackson over there like, yeah, man, I'm throwing up, giving it up. You wonder why? Because he's going 60 plays and you're rushing 4 and it's 95 degrees outside. You see how hard it is for Baker when it gets crunch time? Because they bringing people. They bringing people. You know, I don't want to beat on dead horse, but I just want to say this. I don't want to beat a dead horse. Here's what I'm going to say. If we want to get to where we want to be, did y'all see? And listen, let's be clear. Let's be clear. Let me give Kansas City Chiefs their flowers. They came out there and did what Kansas City did. You know what they did? If you don't beat us the whole game, we're going to beat you. If you come out here and think you're going to play 4 quarters and a 3 quarters and a little bit, if you think you're going to come out here and one of your coordinators is going to do their job, if you think you're going to come out here, no, you better play flawless. And that's why I like the Kansas City Chiefs. You got to beat them. They not letting you do nothing. Well, they walked. Tony Romo said, you know what, hey, Kansas City showing patience. It's like, y'all going to be on that soft zone? We'll walk you up and down this field. We'll slow jam with you all day. Teddy Pendergrass, Freddie Jackson, Luther Vandross, slow walk, slow jam, all the way down the field. Love TKO, Marvin Gaye. You say what? They slow walk this. Just slow. Midnight Love for lovers only. The whole way down the field. And it was like, we'll keep doing it. Doesn't matter. Shout out to them. Because they gonna make you. You gotta take that from them. And here's the point. Browns fans, y'all got to understand something. If you want to just be fans, be fans. Say you fans. But at the end of the day, until you got to learn to go up and take something from somebody, we're not going to be there. We just not. We just maybe want our teams to go to the playoffs and not do nothing. But until we get to that mentality that you got to go get it from somebody, we're not getting it. And I'm going to tell you who went and got it from somebody today. Because I'm a realist. You got to listen. I like football. Go check that box score. Y'all see what Pittsburgh did today? Huh? Throw that in the chat. Y'all see what Pittsburgh did today? Everybody done crowned the Buffalo Bills. Crowned the Buffalo Bills. They're the greatest team in the history of mankind. Buffalo Bills. Pittsburgh went up in there with a whole quarterback, supposedly no offensive line, and Josh Allen, who was supposed to be the next coming of Jim Kelly. And know what they did? They told him, not today. Y'all ain't getting no money off. Because look, there's levels to this. You got to learn. We ain't learned how to take it yet. It's cool. I ain't saying we can't get there, but we got to learn how to take it. We got to learn how to go get that. Because that's what the Steelers did today. Oh, Buffalo's going to be great. No. Prove it. I told people how many blogs I say, you not about to do that. Here's what it is. We get there, but everybody got to step it up. Not good enough. I want to see 900-fold improvement next week. And clap it up for all the Kansas City Chiefs dudes. We was talking mad trash here in the barbershop. Hard as hell to go into Arrowhead and get a victory. They was going crazy. They was going crazy. Couldn't hear nothing. People was around here. Listen, all of our young receivers was like NCAA 14. The routes wasn't showing up on the Xbox. The volume was down. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. What? Out here looking crazy. And the number 1 overall stadium noise in the Wonder World is going crazy. I'm like, they did another flyover here. They got jets in the middle of the game. Shout out to y'all. I'm just saying. But I will say this, though. There was some very good bright spots. I'll tell you this. And one of them is right there. Right there. Matter of fact, I lied to you. Let me put my belt back on. I got excited about this one. Let me get my belt back out. Baker Mayfield, for the most part, played freaking lights out the entire game. For the most part, if you feel like Baker Mayfield played at an MVP level, put them ones in the comment section. I need to see that. If you feel like Baker Mayfield played at an MVP level, put them ones in the comment section. I feel like Baker Mayfield was lights out, my G. I felt like he was pinpoint on his throws. I felt like he had pocket presence. I felt like he audibled into the right plays. I felt like he was out there. He wasn't worried about no noise and no crowd. And even when he threw that last interception, he was trying to get that away. He wasn't fooled on that. He wasn't fooled on that. He was trying to throw that ball away. I see a lot of ones up here. Let me show the people out here with the ones, showing that love. Hold on. So many ones, I can't even get to them. Good gracious. Hold on, let me get the ones. Uh-huh. Hold on. There's a one. Just keep getting them ones. Mm-hmm. Keep getting them ones. It's so many ones. I can't get to them. It's just so many of them. There's another one. Another one. I sound like your boy DJ. Another one. It's too many to count. It's too many to count. All y'all people with the ones, I felt like he was lights out, my G. This was crazy, man. Shout out to Ant Cat out there. How you doing? Hey, man, I want y'all to hit that like button on the way in, too. Hit that like button on the way, too. Make sure you share this as well. Listen, I ain't going to kill the Browns all the way. I thought it was some very good things out there. And one of those things was Baker Mayfield. For a while, I said he was out here playing like he wanted that. And I thought for what he did today, he went throw for throw. He went throw for throw with Patrick Mahomes. So here's the thing, too. Here's the thing with that. Hey, man, thank you so much, my guy, man. We got to start talking crap before it's over. It's always bites us in the ass. Much love, G.Bush. Hey, listen, I was scared. Listen, we was up 22-10. I was scared. My girl was like, babe, is the game over? No, she was like, are you asleep? I was in there quiet as a church mouse. You couldn't hear nothing. I knew it. You can't get cocky with dudes like this running around doing their thing. I thought Baker Mayfield, to me, I thought Baker Mayfield really, 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 really played well. I thought, to me, I really felt like the offensive line played very well. Offensive line played well. But here's the thing. I think Baker played so well, he made his offensive line look better because I didn't really even see that much of a drop-off when Wills went out of the game. And right now, we can actually say for the first time in a long period of time, you can't say there's a lot of factions of people out there. I'm not willing to hear no more. I can critique Baker on throw to throw or whatever, like, oh, you can't throw that or whatever. I'm not willing to hear none of that other noise about Baker, but we can go get this guy. I'm like, stop playing. There's no listen. He was almost. There's nothing to pick about right now. Baker Mayfield is throwing the ball so well. Go watch Aaron Rodgers. Baker outshined him today. Go watch Josh Allen. Baker outshined him today. I thought he made plays with his feet. He gave me that feel of, yeah, we good. We cool. We straight. We're not hearing none of that no more. I'm just sorry. I can't do it. I had to put my championship belt on back for Baker. You know what I'm saying? Represent that. I was like, we're not going to do that. So at the end of the game, keep your head up. Put your head up. Y'all ain't got nothing to be worried about. Get your head up. Get in this huddle. We fought hard today. We had a couple plays we missed, but we going to get them back. Hey, we good, man. Another thing, too. Another thing, too, let's talk about this. I thought Stefanski's game plan in that first half was Bill Walsh-esque. Bill Walsh-esque in that first thing, that first half. I mean, that game plan was down to the T how you needed to go about beating the Kansas City Chiefs. And one of the things you got to remember is, look, he's still a young coach. All we need him to do is understand this. You can change certain things, coach. You can go up to Joe Woods and be like, listen, if I see you again in the too deep zone with dudes that we playing 50, 60, 70 million guaranteed dollars to, aka John Johnson, listen, I need you to mix this up. You know, he can actually say that. He don't know it yet. He just trying to be friends. Joe Woods is his people's. He ain't heard it yet. He gonna get tired of calling game plans like that and be like, what the heck is going on? Because that game plan he called and we was up 22-10, they was dead. They was dead. They was like, whoa. I even like the fact that coming out of halftime, going into halftime, they ran that little flea flicker play, and they looked like they was going to run some option with Baker Mayfield down. I said, that's the things that we've been waiting for every single year. We've been waiting for our team to run 2-minute offense going into and trying to get as many points as we could. Even though we didn't get no points off that, I respect it because that's the type of game that you got to play to beat a team that in Kansas City that did what they did. Come back and guarded them all them points. All them doggone points. Boy, I'm just saying, bro. Man, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. I want to shout out everybody who came down to the tailgate. I'm a little hoarse right now. I'm doing triple duty. I'm going to thank everybody who came down and took pictures with me in the championship belt. I'm going to thank everybody. We don't even do a tailgate, really. The 92-3 tailgate, we don't even really do that on away games, but it was such a big game. We talked to thousands of people. You know, I took as many pictures as I could. I got to the game late, but I want to thank everybody that showed up and stayed down there. We're going to get y'all pictures to you guys and go make sure we post those. Thanks for everybody coming out. And that just goes to show you something, man. Really, the Browns be losing, but at the end of the day, it's about that camaraderie, man. It's about that that atmosphere. Don't nobody do it like this, man. We got 100 people in on the live, and we ready, and we're gonna be right back doing it next week. Next week gonna even be bigger. We right back doing it again next week. So if you in the Cleveland area, we back again. Come down to the Muni Lot, West 6th and Barley House. Come on down. We'll take a picture. I'll dap you up. I'll talk to you between the breaks. I'll be down there. I'll have my barbershop gear on. I have my wife take a picture of us. We'll chop it up, man. So, please come on down. West 6th and Barley, home of Pumpkinhead. We got the whole street blocked off this year. It's crazy. Shout out to the city of Cleveland for letting us get this off. It's a lot of bars down there that need this money. It's a lot of come down and support your bars, man. There's a lot of people down here that need this, man. People been quarantined. A lot of businesses didn't make it back. Please come on out there and support that and keep supporting local people out there in Cleveland too. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Baker ain't the only person that showed up. We didn't see a lot of these rookies, right? We didn't see a lot of these rookies. We didn't see JOK like that. He got a little tick at the end. We didn't see Demetric Felton like that, right? We didn't get a chance to see it like that. But I'm going to tell you what. We did get a cat that I felt like, oh, goodness. Oh, snaps. We did see a dude. Hey, Cleveland. Hey, Barbershop Faithful, we got us one. We got us one. I didn't hit my microphone. It looked like we got us one on this one. I didn't know, young boy. I didn't know. My bad. I didn't know. Nah, man. Anthony Schwartz That's a big time performance. That's a listen, that's a big time performance. If you feel, I don't even want to say this. If you feel this is crazy. If you feel either Odell Beckham Jr. or Jarvis Landry may be expendable due to what you saw Anthony Schwartz do today, please put them ones in the comment section. Please put the ones up if you think so. I don't even want to see it like that. But the young boy, deep threats, nice catch, reverse, and they out here spot shadowing, and they out here giving him love. Hey, throw the ones up, man. That's two. Look, it's a lot of guys. Look, one. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want. Oh, listen. Hey, listen, Nathan. I'm sorry. Listen. Look. Don't do this. Listen. I'm just saying. My man looks good, and here's the point. I say a lot of things tongue in cheek, but what I'm saying is they make $15 million a year. We're going to get an opportunity to see Odell Beckham Jr. We're going to get an opportunity to see Jarvis Landry. We're going to see all those people, right? Jarvis played his tail off today. Man, that's another guy who I thought played really, really well, strong. I thought a lot of people played really good. That's why I didn't want to come on here and get that lost in the sauce. But Anthony Schwartz, I mean, come on. He warrants more time. He warrants more time. I'm not saying he eating into Juice's minutes. I'm just saying he warrants more time. I thought Donovan Peoples-Jones caught the ball really well. Anthony Schwartz has moved into, like, I think the fourth. I think oh man. He said, I thought we won the game when Landry jumped over that dude for the first down. Wow. Listen, man. Listen, I ain't going to lie. Put it in the chat, man. We're going to get to you and make sure. And by the way, if you guys do want to donate, and I definitely appreciate you. If you guys do want to donate on Cash App, you can donate at $G.Bush 91. If you have PayPal, you could just look me up on PayPal at Garrett Bush. You can find me on there. But if you do want to donate on Cash App, it is much appreciated at $G.Bush 91. Or you can, if you're a user and you're a subscriber and you're on YouTube, you can definitely use Super Chat, and you can also definitely ask your questions, and we will read those if you do want to send a Super Chat. I thought when we was talking about some of the guys that really definitely played well, it just goes to show you how many guys the Cleveland Browns have that they can lean on. They can lean on a lot of good dudes. I thought Malik McDowell played great. I thought he played great. And by the way, too, and I started off the show with this. Remember, go back and watch the Cleveland Browns preview shows. I do it every Wednesday with John Costco. I have been consistent on Malik McDowell. I asked every single beat reporter, whether it's Daryl Ryder, whether it's Mary Kay Cabot, or whether it's John Costco, I all ask them, like, yo, listen, Malik McDowell is about to get some serious playing time minutes. They be like, I mean, he's playing good, but starters minutes, G.Bush? I said, look, Malik McDowell is going to be getting significant stats. I turn right when I get back to the house from the Browns tailgate, I turn the TV on, and guess what I see? Malik McDowell starting. I'm not saying I know everything, but I kind of know something, my G. Come on. I know a few little things. And he had a hell of a game today. He did his thing. DeAndre Black, Mac Wilson missed that tackle in the open field and Patrick Mahomes for a touchdown. I was pissed. Okay, here you go, DeAndre. See you. I was trying to be on my positive tip. I was trying to be positive. I was. But here's what we're going to talk about. Mack Wilson now receives the number 23 treatment. Mack Wilson is now the new number 23. And if you're not hip to what number 23 is and what that means, please talk to him in the chat about who 23 is. He's no longer with us. Mr. Free Safety, Strong Safety 23. Mack Wilson will be not only known as number 51. Number 51 is costing us every time he steps on the field. This is why I question the competency of our coordinator. Why would you keep trotting this man out? And people are obviously able to pick 51 out of a lineup. They don't even want to go at him. They be having different play calls called, but they got a dude that they just put strictly in the box. It's a dude they put in a box with glasses, bifocals, by the way, and his bifocals sit on the bridge of his glasses like this, and he just goes like this. If he sees them, he sees 51 in the game, he says, "Coach, 51's in." They waved the whole play off. Wave it off. XYZ, 22 Dominator, 51. Yeah, X2 Dominator, 51 Trap on 2. And they go right at him, 10, 12, 15, 36 yards. I saw him get drove in a pile by Travis Kelce on slow motion. How? My coach used to tell me, if I ever see you get blocked by a tight end, I know something, Garrett Bush. If I see you get blocked by a tight end, if a tight end touch you, you're supposed to think that's disrespectful. I seen Travis Kelce put 5 fingers on his chest plate and wipe him down and put him in a pile. And then the very next play, in the words of my man, you know what he said? Let's go back to it. You know what he did? Not Anthony Short. Here's what he did. The very next play, he not only got put in the pile, he then let Patrick Mahomes give him the slowest 1-2 step and then score a touchdown. Like he wasn't there. They don't even have to, like it's crazy. 51, they don't even have to give him real moves. It's just be head fakes. They don't even move their legs. They just be like, Matt Wilson be way over there. They just be like, Matt, way over there. They don't even move nothing. They take the opposite hand of the carry hand and just be like, and he just goes over there. 51, I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more with 51. 51 is the one who put Patrick out of the playoffs last year. Man, no. 51 and us go way back, bro. You gotta, you just, no. 51 put his own players out. But I will say this, man. There's a couple people that I really thought played well. Matt Wilson wasn't one of them. Man, it hurt, man. I thought Nick Chubb was running the ball very well. I thought, listen, I thought Nick Chubb played well. My man said the whole line. What? Let me ask you a question. Did anybody see Taki today? Anybody see him? Did he play? Did Taki play? I didn't see Taki. I didn't see him at all. You're right. JLK needs to get 51's minutes. I wouldn't be mine if they just let him go. They need to just let him walk. Thank you. Maybe just me. Maybe thank you. I'm just throwing it out there a little bit. I just wanted to see. I didn't know. Few times. Here's another thing that I saw too. I don't know if this was by design or just by Andy Reid. I saw Anthony Walker in coverage way too much, especially with And here's another thing too. The way they was putting Tyreek Hill in the slot was devastating. They was moving like think about that. They was moving Travis Kelce split wide and then Tyreek Hill in tight and running deep crossing routes at 30 yards. That is just a genius play calling. And then they would tell the linebacker, well, I want you to be underneath of that. And then they would just tell Tyreek Hill, hey, when he thinks you're going over top, just run as fast as you can and just stop. Bro, man. Oh boy, I'll tell you what, man. I'll throw this out to you guys, hold on, 56. What? Who's that? Yeah, it's rough out there for these cats. It's rough out there for them. But I did think Schwartz looked good. I think he's a guy that's going to get some playing time. I thought Njoku played well. I thought the offensive line played well. But it hurts though. I didn't see Takk McKinley a lot today. His conditioning. Oh, I will say this too. If they're gonna be playing the way they're gonna be playing, it doesn't look like the defensive front is conditioned. It looked like Myles Garrett was gassed today. It looked like Malik Jackson was definitely tired. Takk McKinley was tired. Clowney looked tired. Billings couldn't even get off the bench. He was born tired. And if you're going to be playing that way, you guys are going to have to be rotating bodies in like that. You're going to have to be rotating bodies and bringing some blitzes from other places. And I just thought overall, man, and I don't want to keep going back to it. I just thought that the defense was too frontal. It didn't move enough. It didn't attack different levels enough for me. It wasn't coming at different angles and depths and different trajectories. I just think that when I'm as a defensive player and a defensive mind, I think you have to attack and actually have to play a lot of mind games with Patrick Mahomes. You can't be coming out here playing these regular checkers and hopscotch games with that man. And he's just looking at you like, really? I just saw you blitz JOK from 15 yards away. By the time he get here, you know how many people open? My goodness, man. No, Billings got 3.5 snaps. Here's how you know you out of shape. When you got Under Armour on and it's 90 degrees. Why you got Under Armour on, Billings? Why you out here with a sauna suit on, Billings? It's 110. You got the long sleeve Under Armour boy on too, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, man. It's just he got the long sleeve joint on, Billings. Come on, bro. I told people that earlier, man. I told him that, man. But it just comes back to this. It comes back to this. And for me, I'm gonna say this. In closing, because I don't want to do too much. I got some thoughts on what happens next week, and make sure you guys say this. Make sure you guys please subscribe to the channel. If you're just a guy who's just here, you're just a person who's in this, and you just happen to go across the channel. I want everybody, if you're here, please hit the like button for me. It definitely helps the channel grow. It's not that much big of a deal for you guys, but it's a real big game changer for me and people who put time, energy, and effort into building this type of content. So thank you in advance. If you haven't done it, I do a really in-depth look at the next week. It's called the Browns Preview Show with John Costco. It's been doing really well. I got about 5,000 views. A lot of times people are like, oh, you only got 5,000 views, 7,000. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, anybody that watches my content or takes time out of their day to do that, I truly appreciate it. If you do, please subscribe to the channel and take a look at that. We usually do that show every single Wednesday, just like I do these after Browns games. So definitely do that. Like those, subscribe to the channel, the Barbershop channel. Here's what I want to say. When you look at this for the Cleveland Browns, is it the end of the world? No, it's a week 1 game. They had an opportunity to win the game, but there's small room for error when you're playing teams like the Kansas City Chiefs. And I'll compare it to when you are like the Cleveland Cavaliers going against the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors had 3-4 guys on their team shooting 40% beyond 3-point arc. They could pull up from 50 feet. If you foul them going to the rack, they get 90% from the free throw line. They're shooting 90%. The pick and roll at the top of the key is devastating. They can run pick and pop with Kevin Durant. Draymond Green can switch off on any screens. Kevin Durant is 7 foot, can shoot over anything in the post. And Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are 2 of the greatest shooters we've ever seen. And they're a top 2-3 defensive team. So the Cavs, in that sense, have no room for error. And it's the same thing with the Kansas City Chiefs. The Cleveland Browns played flawless in the first half. Flawless. But flawless is not good enough for the first half. You got to be flawless at all times. And you got to continue to put the pressure on them. And they didn't do that in the second half. They had a muffed punt. They fumbled the ball. Nick Chubb fumbled the football. There was a couple 3-and-outs. And the defense didn't hold. If as a defensive person and a defensive personality, sometimes you gotta bail. You gotta bail up your teammates out. Sometimes as defensive playmakers and leaders, you need to look in your face and say. And this is another thing we got to talk about too. And I'll leave you with this. At some point in time, if Myles Garrett wants to be known as that guy, I need the Reggie White type plays. At some point, if Denzel Ward wants to be known as a lockdown corner, I need you to make that interception that somebody from Kansas City made. I need Myles Garrett to be making the TJ Watt plays with the strip sacks. I need at some point Baker Mayfield to get the football back with 5 minutes left to go in the game and say, I got to go down here. I'm not leaving it up to chance. I'm going to go get it myself. At some point in time, if OBJ wants to be known as a top flight receiver and a number 1 overall number guy, you got to get it done. You got to do it. It ain't about talking about it. It's about being about it. And we got a lot of guys with potential, a lot of guys with some heart, integrity, all that good stuff. We got a great coach. We got a great front office. But listen, we got to go out there and do it. It ain't going to be easy, and ain't nobody going to give it to you. And you guys, we found out today, and we already knew that, Kansas City Chiefs ain't going to give it to you, and they shouldn't. With that being said, I want to thank everybody. Thanks, everybody, for the super chats. If you do want to donate, please donate at Cash App at G.Bush91. On PayPal, you can do so as well, and on Super Chat. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.